it's the Team 100! Welcome back, whoops. Welcome back to more of Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. Last time, we went after Ching Pao, one of the treasures of Ruin. And we now find ourselves here to the east, as we encounter another one. This time, we're going to be doing just that. Alright. We got no time to waste. And yet, curiously, the next one should be just around the lighthouse. Should be right up this mountain. Or, excuse me, plateau. I think it's a plateau? Yep, here it is. So this one's a little bit more spaced out, which is a little bit strange. Alright. So now we're going to be heading for a section that's right around here. And I think for this one, we're gonna see if we can try to fly to that location. That might take me a little bit. We'll head for the North Providence of Area 2. And we'll try it from there. Oh. The Cap Squad's base. I'm sure they won't mind if I cut through their base of operations. I mean, it's not like I'm doing anything wrong or anything. Oh, hey. Let me just spaz out there. Alright, here we go. Yeah, this one's kind of tucked away, which is... Ow. Kinda nice. Actually, it's kind of fitting since it's close by to the ruins. Alright. Let's see here. Which one should I go after next? Ah, perfect. Right by this tree and by a Pokemon Center. But they probably could have gone after this one. Because, whoop, silly me. Let's do a little bit of a climb up here. So, give me. Let's not disturb the Go-Goat so we don't get our asses bucked off. Alright. Let's see here. Which one should be next? How about maybe right there? We'll have Area 1 at the Pokemon Center from there. And we'll carry on our way. Always nice to have these convenient Pokemon Centers and even ruins that we can just taxi fly us there. Good thing they're free though. Climb. Thank you. Right on top of this rock. Alright. So remember when I said from before that we have stakes that are pretty much more scattered? We're gonna go to the one that's right here. Yeah, that's a little further north of the place. Which is kind of weird. I mean, I'm not complaining much about it. It just finally gives us a chance to explore more of the region. See all the nooks and crannies and that. It should be right down here. Right by where that tree is. Pick up some dire hit. Wait. Hold on. Hold on a second. Oh! Wow! Cool! I didn't know that was there! Goes to show what happens when you do some more exploring around. Nice! Alright. There goes that steak. Alright. Let's see here. Next one. Let's see here. We're gonna go to the one that's, I think it's right around... I think it's right around here? I could be wrong. Then again, the map that I'm using is a little bit strange. Head for the watchtower. Go down. All right. Should be from around here. Yep, right by this tree. So I had the right idea. Alright. We got 2 more to go after. We're collecting these things left and right. Our next location is just gonna be right here. Yeah, because it's kind of odd because a majority of these stakes that we find are technically not that are really in certain areas that are like in the designated, I guess, compass locations, is that what you want to call it in the region? Like a majority of them will be in the east for these particular stakes, but they've been making appearances in the north. It kind of feels like it's a little bit on the misleading side. It's kind of weird. All right. Come on. Here we go. Should be right down there. Whee! All right. We have one final stake to go after. And what's great about this particular one is actually just right by where the shrine is at. The location in question for that is going to be right around... right about there. So we'll head for Fury Falls, not Furry Falls. Like, what is that, like a waterfall that spits out furries? That's something I don't want to think about. Just gotta climb up here. Should be right around here. All right. Go ahead, pull out the steak. And it's literally right by us. Let's see here. So our main entrance is gonna be, whoa, camera, right through here. A very remote location, wow. Uh-oh. And of course, this place is guarded here with Pokemon. So let's, what the? There's a dump tree on the wall! Okay, that's pretty cool. So, I'm gonna go ahead and save really quick, and I will be right back. And I'm back, okay. So, switched up the team a little bit. And now, let's open it up. Splashy. The evil combination of a goldfish and a koi fish has sparked the flames from within its soul, creating fire rays around its eyes so they can see in the dark, breathe our air. It makes you wonder, is it a goldfish or is it a koi fish? Or perhaps it is both. Chi-Yu is actually not a water type at all. It is kind of misleading in its way. Upon encountering it, level 60, Dark Fire type, Beads of Ruin for the signature ability. Ruination, Swagger, Bounce, Lava Plume. Despite what you would think at first glance, this thing is actually kind of more intimidating than you would think at first glance. It is a very nice special offensive user, takes a lot of special hits, and despite its size, it's very quick. Beads of Ruin, its signature ability, lowers the special defense stats of all Pokemon except itself. I guess that's what happens when you flash out beads of special energy of destruction that just makes you just want to avoid it, huh? That Lava Plume, right off the bat, it is a very nice move for a starting moveset. Honestly, it's strange with Bounce, but I can definitely understand why it would have Bounce, because why not? But the only real big negative that I have with this is that it can't work with physical capabilities for beads. Or I guess in this case, beads! But I love the combination of Dark Fire. In fact, I wish that this was a Water Fire type. It would have been so appropriate, but Volcanoron would have superior this thing in every way. But all around, look more into his move pool. Focus mainly on special offensive capabilities, and as much as I like Ruination, I feel like this is one of the weaker uses of that. Even though that it's locked into lowering your opponent's HP by half and it even rounds down. So, Chi-Yu is great, just more of a special offensive user, and a good special tank, nothing more. Oh, and if you plan on eating this thing, make sure you get it on the best serving private selection of butter or something, because that would be one rich taste. Okay, are we going to be 3 for 3 on this? Because if so, I'm going to be very scared at this point. No! Okay! Uh-oh. You know what? I'm gonna let... Wait, no! Crap! I want to use the Dusk Ball. Since we're in a cave. I'm actually surprised they even shook at all. Okay, I'm gonna switch out now. Let's do maybe... Okay, you. Clump, clump. I'm gonna go for a bite. Oh, you're just helping me, buddy. You're just helping me. But I know you'll be able to at least tank it a bit. You go switch to flamethrower instead. Ugh. Okay, that's a little concerning. Well, that didn't last long. Yeah. Uh-oh. Ah, yes. Spring in the air. Not a good, that'll do it. See? Okay, I was determining it with more on the amount of damage that I would get from it. I didn't say anything that it would be a lot of that. Alright, let's try a Dusk Ball. And let's see what we can do with it. Ah! Alright, it's getting clever. It's getting clever. Oh boy. I guess we'll try a timer ball now. Then a handful of turns. Ah! Yes, yes, yes. Let's... Yeah, we'll go for the boring ass Ultra Ball. There we go! Finally, one of the treasures of Ruin that actually gave me a challenge. For once. One more to go. Let's get out of here before there's other Pokemon who want to come at me and tear out my nuts. Because I want to bet you that 3 of these Pokemon types or species in here will do it. I'd like to keep my nuts where they are, thank you. So I guess there's really only one thing left for us to do. Oh, the fact that that is turning into night like this, it's always so beautiful. Alright. We're gonna talk to you. Derek, did you find any of the treasures of Ruin? Oh, you got Chi-Yu. The beads of Ruin? Oh, how interesting. I simply cannot keep my curiosity under control. Beads like these were thought to be sacred and thus were worn during religious rituals. I believe they were most often worn as a single bead on the neck of a pendant, but it seems Chi-Yu has 4 of them. Were the beads worn in pairs, like on the ears or wrists? Or were the rituals perhaps performed by 4 people? What on Earth could have caused beasts such as these, originally used to ward off disaster, to become bringer of disaster themselves. This mystery grows even deeper. My thirst for knowledge is slowly being quenched. Seeing part of history with my own eyes fills me with joy. I thank you, Derek. Please bring me back and report to me again if you find more of the treasures of Ruin. Alright. Oh yeah, so I was right before. It was a coin flip. And this time you're more into speed than defense. Okay, alright. Not bad. Alright. It's not bad. Not bad at all. So, I think now is probably a good time for us to do maybe one more thing. And this time, it is not going to be through chariot battles. I'm going to go ahead and show off something that I never thought that I would even do. Well, we are required to do it at a later point, but I might as well show it off. The time has come to set up our very first set of picnic. You can enjoy picnics together with a Pokemon in your party. If you're planning a group with friends to the Union Circle, you can also have picnics with friends. You won't be able to set up a picnic table in the middle of a town or where there isn't enough space to get on everything. Or in inclines, where things might go sliding off your table. Look for wide open level spots outside of towns and where you can want to picnic. Wow. You've seen something like this before. You see, we gotta give our little buddy here a little bit of a wishy-washy. Let's see here. Just gotta have them play around with the ball for a while. It's great. Alright. And now, I think the time has come for us to show off. So right there is where we would normally have alright. I think it's about time to make our very first sandwich. Try whipping up a delicious sandwich by piling up your favorite ingredients up on a sliced bread. If you're picnicking with friends, you can take part in sandwich or prep together as well. Sandwich ingredients and sandwich picks you'll need to together. A great sandwich can be bought at various shops found in towns and cities. Stock up on your favorite ingredients and pick and see what you can create. In recipe mode, ingredients are selected for you. All you have to do is skillfully arrange them on the bread to make the sandwich in the recipe. But if you drop an ingredient and don't get everything in the recipe calls for, you may end up making something different. Yeah, it's called a disaster. So we've seen these things before. We have a lot of variety of stuff that can be given to us. But we're not going to do that. we're gonna go into what I like to call creative mode. I am going to give you varieties of that. And why don't we go for maybe... Sure. We'll go for these types of urban mysticas. I do want to let you be careful, though. Any mess-ups, and it could cause another one. I'm gonna go mad and zap you. Do I recommend that you do this? No. Uh-oh. Quickly get this on there. Pick it! Yes! I call it the Master Nouveau Ham Sandwich. I am so terrible at this. I don't think I can even be able to eat that. But the Urban Mystica! We get Sparking Power over ground, and Tidal Power, and Encounter Power up at level 3. And they're all for ground. Gives us a little bit of some experience, but I don't really find that to be that useful for us at this point. Okay! Now that I'm done showing off what it means to make a delicious sandwich out of a monstrosity and how I make it, I think we're gonna go ahead and end things off right around here. So, with that, next time, we have one last treasure ruin to go after. And then I will accomplish something that I never have done before. Complete the Paldanian Pokédex. And we'll see what adventures will lie us afterwards. See you guys then.